If it does a countdown. Oh no, we're live.
The stream is live.
That's it.
Welcome to Wagering with the Wives, Season 3, Episode 1. We are back by like popular, huge demand requests. They were like, when are you going to be back?
We've been trending for 3 years now. I think this is going to be our breakout season.
We got 767 total listens of all time.
Wow.
For season 2?
1 and 2 combined.
Which season had more total listens, 1 or 2?
I don't know. I didn't peel the onion that far.
But, probably 1.
Yeah, probably 1.
Season 1. Yeah. But I will say this. Guess who gave me a phone call today?
Big Snow.
Big Snow.
Wow. We missed regards.
We told him I told him we'd get him on the show. But
again, people pounding down our door.
Yeah.
Was he craving season 3? Is that why he called?
Craving season 3.
Any of our other fans called you?
Yeah, I talked to CRV Mike.
Was it
Pumpkin? Pumpkin's father. I talked to him last week. He was asking about the pod, as we call it, and he told me he took a lot of rides in, just laughing and people looking at him strangely because last time I checked, this is a pretty funny show. And
it is.
We're going to pick up.
He's still driving that thing. I thought we told him in season 2 we needed to get rid of it.
We did, but
if anybody's watching us on YouTube live later, because we have no viewers right now,
0.
Merlin, I think you need to tilt your computer screen down. We could only see like a little bit of your. Or yeah, that's better.
I love how you call your husband by his podcast stage name.
His stage name. There you go.
Hey, Merlin, can you just tilt it down a little bit? Thanks, Merlin.
Well, maybe we should introduce ourselves for all of our new listeners this season.
Yeah.
Because,
let's go ahead.
We're probably going to hit double digits in subscribers.
So before we do
I'm
that,
not ready for an elevator pitch.
No elevator pitch. Just name who you are.
Oh.
So, Mole, give us a brief background of Wagering with the Wives.
So Wagering with the Wives was founded 3 years ago. We're hitting our 3rd year, 2 years ago.
What year?
Whatever that math is.
Sure.
Our husbands wanted us to become more involved in football and gambling.
And more supportive of our gambling habits.
More supportive.
That's what it was.
So the Oracle birthed this wonderful podcast for us.
And Merlin and the Bird love every second of it.
I think
week.
the Oracle and Merlin conceived this.
We did in a pool.
Mutually.
We did mutually. But
yes,
as we all know, the Oracle is type A and Merlin is not. So the Oracle got it across the finish line with your type A wife, the part of the wives part. So I'm the Oracle, Dave, Merlin.
I am the Merlin, co-conceiver.
And then we have the wives.
Type A minus.
The wives are the stars of the show. So go ahead, ladies.
I'm Mole.
And I'm Bird.
Tweet, motherfucker.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, so wives, how would you say it's gone as far as becoming more supportive of our gambling habits? You developed any gambling habits of your own?
Season 1, I was a little bit more into it because I was winning a lot. But then season 2, I had to unfortunately go back to work. But since then, I've retired. So I'm hoping for season 3.
So she's back.
Hey, congratulations on retirement, Bird.
Yep. Retired.
That's great.
She's got to win some money to replace her salary. So there we go. We're gonna make you guys money. I'm not gonna make anybody money, but you guys might.
Are you going for big pluses to earn that salary or a big budget?
Ooh, I'm going pluses.
I like it.
With a baby budget.
Baby budget, big pluses.
That's right.
So we've got some topics on our show that we usually hit every week. We go through our picks. This year we're going to do, instead of actual prop bets, just kind of what intrigues you, about this upcoming week. Maybe it's just an insight or an idea in regards to betting. So we'll share that. We've got the ever popular Mole's mailbag, which we'll dip into. It's usually stuffed like Santa's bag of gifts.
Man, can you imagine that we need to leave some extra time for that segment?
We do.
Because we have a whole off season of emails to check.
I know it's going to be
Lots
a
of
lot.
spam.
Probably filled with spam.
Make sure you filter it by date because there's going to be a lot.
Okay.
We had guests last year. Probably do that again this year if anyone wants to be a guest. And then back by popular demand is the Wives What Is It? And that's where Merlin and I test the wives' comprehension with football terms, and we'd love to see what they say. For instance, last year we asked the ladies what goat meant, and the bird
I know what
reminded
goat
us.
means.
No, the bird reminded us that it meant good of all things.
Right. Praise be to he.
Praise be to he, good of all things. So so I got one cooked up for today. And then believe it or not, for our listener, we always have a annual pre-production meeting. And I wrote this in my notes. I need a little memory refresh here. I wrote that we had the challenge flag of the week. What was that about?
Oh.
That was
that
Oh.
was the
Don't we get yelled at?
the husband doing something wrong.
Yes.
Maybe something small that was
Okay.
wrong, and then it escalated into a WTF.
A bigger deal. Okay.
It escalated into a little squirrel.
Got it. Okay. So we'll do the challenge flag of the week here later in the show. That'll be a new segment. I hope everyone.
Assuming there is one. Assuming there is one.
I'm gonna dig.
There's always one.
I'm gonna dig deep into the challenge flag of the off season.
Ooh. Okay. In a nutshell, do we want to talk about how summer was or no? Should we just bypass that?
Summer was summer.
Summer was summer.
Yeah,
Trips.
summer was good.
Universal Studios, Tahoe.
There you go.
It was hot.
Who
Disney.
went to Tahoe?
No, the Chevrolet Tahoe.
Oh,
Ooh.
challenge flag.
Challenge flag of the week.
Bird's like, what trip did you take?
Yeah, I'm like, what happened?
You drive a Chevrolet Tahoe. Okay, so Mole, let's have you kick it off and see if we've got any great little nuggets heading into this week.
Are you wanting me to start with news? Or
should we start with news or our picks?
Oh, let's start with picks then. Yeah.
All right, let's get our picks out of the way. So
we're a little rusty, guys. Give us a little bit to get warmed up into this.
Yes. So we're gonna just do straight up. We're not straight up picks.
Yep.
So give me your straight up pick of the week, and then
I'm going.
And then what intrigues you?
Okay, I'm gonna go Cowboys money line.
Okay, who are they playing?
I don't remember.
Okay,
Cleveland.
I could look it up on my app, but it takes a long time to log in.
In Cleveland.
Playing in Cleveland.
Oh.
I like all the drama that's been surrounding the Cowboys, so we'll see how it goes.
So that's why you picked Dallas.
Yeah, and there was a good plus.
Good.
Yeah.
So you went drama and a good plus. Great.
I don't really have anything intriguing me right now. I am going to tell you who my Super Bowl pick is, if that's okay.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. We're also going to provide our listener our Super Bowl pick for the season and our MVP for the NFL season. So go ahead, Mole.
Okay. My Super Bowl pick is going to be the Bengals.
Oh, you picked them last year.
My little Joey is going to be healthy this season.
No, you like Joe's new haircut?
No,
Love
I
it.
don't.
I
I
love it.
don't. Mm-mm.
What
But-
don't you?
I love it.
No.
Okay, let's do a little back and forth. Why do you love it, Danielle? And why do you not love it, Mole?
He looked way handsomer and hotter before.
Wow, way handsomer and hotter. Go ahead, Bird. Why do you like it?
I think he looks like a little boy.
Wait, what?
Wait, I mean,
Are we attracted to little boys all of a sudden? That's why you hang out at the kids' school all the time. You whack.
just cute. I love it. He looks like a little Q-tip.
He looks like
He does.
boy
He does
of
look
age.
young.
He does.
an of age boy.
He is young already, but
Over
let's see.
18.
Let's see.
He looks older when he's got a cigar in his mouth.
He still is handsome. He's a doll.
He is. I really like him. And let's pull up a picture of him. Dave, share my screen. If you're on our YouTube channel,
Yeah, there we go.
that's what he's looking like these days.
What?
my
He looks
God.
like Eminem now.
Yes, he's channeling his
Oh, okay.
the
I can
inner
see that a
Eminem,
little.
and I love it. I love it. He likes his gangster rap, and
I can
Wow,
see that a little.
he's Slim
Mhm.
Shady now.
He needed a little. He does look like Slim Shady there a little bit. All right.
Is he
Danielle, I heard
flashing
you
a
just.
gang sign.
I just heard Danielle go. Like it was like.
yeah.
The fuck, man.
I did ask if we could cut Mason's hair like that, and he was like, "No."
Going back to that little boy comment. Wackadoo. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Thank you, Mole.
And so he's
you
also
got-
going to be my MVP pick.
All right, Joe
Bro,
Burrow's
so
your
is
MVP.
Joe Burrow your crush over Bill Belichick now?
Oh, she stopped Bill a long time
we
ago.
can actually run right into my pick with that because this week my pick is going to be the Bengals. They are playing the Patriots, so out with one, in with the other.
Wow. Okay, so Bengals money
Wow.
line.
Yep.
Okay. Who's your Super Bowl pick?
My Super Bowl pick is going to be the.
Yeah. Well, see, this is Mole.
So you said who your Super Bowl pick is. Let's just say who you said, the two teams that are going to be playing against each other that you think. Let's start there, and then you can decide from there who you're going to pick for your one.
Yeah. So I
I think it was a. Go ahead.
No, you tell me my pick.
It was the Chiefs versus the Bengals, correct?
Right.
In the Super Bowl.
Right. And Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be the Super Bowl MVP over Joe
Right.
Burrow in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yes.
Brian, what is wrong with the Chiefs and the Bengals in the Super Bowl, Brian?
They're in the same conference.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. It's impossible, Bird. Never happen.
No one told me that when I submitted my bet.
Well, there's the AFC and the NFC, and you chose two teams in the AFC to be in the Super Bowl. So, if you want to pick one of those, pick one of those.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Oh, that was a hard one. Okay.
What is it? Okay.
It's like, hey, Bird, I wouldn't
mean,
have known that either.
but- Hey, if
I
for
just didn't
what
get any
for what
pushback when I
intrigues
submitted.
you could call out a Bengals Chiefs AFC Championship game.
I'm good.
You guys are such jerks.
All right, Bird. Do
I
you
don't
have
even
any?
know what you're speaking.
We know. You
Okay.
don't know.
Should we transition into wives? What does it mean?
No,
AFC,
no, no.
AFC,
Well, we'll-
NFC.
Yes, we'll do that. Yeah. What's the AFC? What's the NFC? So we know that Joe Burrow intrigues you because he looks like a child. What intrigues
Not
you for
it.
week? I think the mole almost spit out her drink. What
I
does the
Don't like
what-
little boys.
Okay. What does week one? Anything intrigue you in week one based on all your research?
Just being back in the game, the Browns are kind of intriguing me. They
Okay,
seem to have
okay.
a good team this year.
All right. So the Browns intrigue you.
Yeah, because they're the
Okay.
color of chocolate, and I like to eat chocolate.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Mm.
And then Mole had nothing that intrigued her.
Nothing. Sorry. Maybe next week.
Cool. All right, Brian, let's go with your pick of the week. What intrigues you, your Super Bowl pick, and your MVP?
So there's a theme to all of my picks this week.
Weird.
Shocking.
Weird.
Involve the Green Bay Packers because this is their year.
All right.
Jordan Love, MVP. Packers money line this week.
Brian,
And
can I cut you off real quick?
Packers Jets Super Bowl intrigues me.
Okay.
I think that covers everything.
Ladies, do we know what MVP stands for? Throwing it out there.
Yeah,
Jordan
I
Love.
do.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Bird, go ahead. What is it?
Most valuable player.
That's what I had.
Ding. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding. Most valuable pedophile over here. Joking. It was a joke. It was a joke. Relax. All right. So Brian went full. He went full cheesehead this week, which is okay because he is part owner.
Yeah.
Right? Let's remind the
No, I
listener.
put a lot of work in the off season this year.
On your cheese
Sounds like
curds?
it.
Still
Yeah.
didn't make it to the annual shareholders meeting, but
So
You know,
Joe Burrow is
did the other work.
27, you guys.
Okay.
He's 27. I feel like his new hair makes him look, what do you think, like 22?
Yeah.
21?
He looks
I'm
like
telling you, it's
however
like
old Eminem
Eminem.
was when he was on the cover of
Yeah.
Slim Shady album.
Like eating grandma's spaghetti, or what was it?
He's got vomit on his eating his mama's spaghetti. I don't know.
Doesn't Joe Burrow rap?
Yes.
Did I hear that?
Yes.
Joe Burrow raps?
Yes.
What a unicorn.
I know.
Easy. Okay. Well, I am going with sorry, Brian, because I like those 2.5s. So I'm going Philadelphia minus 2.5, which means they can win by field goal and still cover.
Ain't
Super
happening.
Bowl. I'm actually going with Detroit. I think if there was ever a year for them to win the Super Bowl, it'd be this year. I think Amon-Ra, has definitely hit stride. They got Gibbs, that running back. They got who's the tight end, Brian? Porta, whatever.
Sam
They
Laporta.
signed. They signed Goff to that big contract. I don't know. This might be the year, and I'd be happy for Detroit, quite honestly. And then, believe it or not, my MVP is I really think if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy for the Jets,
Ooh, I like it.
I think Brees Hall could be the MVP. I mean,
Oh.
he tore it up last year with terrible quarterbacks, and I don't know, it could be a sleeper.
You were
So,
getting me excited on purpose, weren't you?
I was. I knew if I teed it up that way, I'd get a little bit of a wow out of you, but I was not wrong. So, and then as far as
Brees Hall's probably got a pretty nice plus. What does that pay?
I didn't look it up actually. If you want to take a minute, but what intrigues me this week, I was doing some research, and in week 1 of every season, rookie quarterbacks use their running backs in a lot of kind of their dump off passes. So Bo Nix for the Broncos, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders, and Caleb Williams for the Bears. You guys might want to look at those running backs and take the over on receptions because they use those running backs as a security blanket. So there you have it. That's what intrigues me.
Good tip. Good tip.
Gosh, that was
It's a pro-
really good.
That's a pro tip. It's a pro tip. Just the tip of a pro tip.
Plus 470.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all right. Bet $1, win 470. Nice. All right. So those are our picks. We got them scrolling on the screen live on YouTube. We do have one viewer. I don't know if anyone's commenting.
I feel like it's probably
Who's
no.
mom?
Oh my God, Nick Pecora. Nick, thank you for
Aw.
tuning in.
Wow.
How did he even know?
Nick, how
We
did
were
you know? He
This
must
is
have the
crazy.
alert set. Yeah.
Yes, he
God.
does.
Just
What a
hang
set.
up.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to write
Hang
that as
up.
fault. We need to get Nick on the show.
I don't
Nick,
I
care.
you wanna
agree.
You
I
want to be a
agree.
guest?
That's a diehard.
We're going to get Nick on the show. I'll talk to him. But Nick has been quietly a loyal fan. So thank you, Nick Pecora. Appreciate it. Diehard Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
All right. So Mole, what path you want to take now? Or Merlin, do you want to roll into the wives? What is it?
Yeah, let's do wives. What does
Sure.
it mean?
Okay.
And let's start with AFC, NFC.
Yeah, go ahead, ladies.
What does it mean or what the teams are?
We'll start with what it means, and then if you want to name one team in each conference, that would be impressive.
Okay.
So what do the acronyms mean, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Bird,
boy.
we should have. Can we confer with each other real quick? I think the FC is football conference.
That's correct.
Okay. I don't know what the A is. I was gonna say N would be Northern Football Conference,
Okay.
American.
and I thought the other one was American.
American
I'm not sure.
football.
We got one.
We got one.
Which one did we get?
American-
Go ahead, Brian.
American Football Conference.
Ding, ding, ding.
National Football
And-
Conference.
There you go.
Nice job, ladies.
You did it.
All right.
All right. So that was a bonus one. Thank you, Brian. That was actually really good.
Oh, I have one more.
Oh, go ahead. You have another one. This is great.
What does it mean to get Christmas treed?
I don't know. It sounds awful.
Okay. That almost sounds
Yeah. Are we sure it's football?
dirty.
To get Christmas treed. Oh, you get lit up. You get knocked over.
Ooh.
There you go.
Very good. Very good.
Is that right?
Bird, is that your final answer?
You get lit up. Can I make a confession?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know what Christmas treat meant.
Oh, wow.
Where did you hear that, by the way?
I learned that in freshman football.
I have
Okay.
never
used
heard
to Christmas
anyone
tree
say,
people
I'm
every
going to
day.
Christmas tree you.
I've listened to a lot of football. I've never heard that term, so I don't know where you were playing football. North Pole High School over
I
here.
feel like he just made that up.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
real.
you swam. You weren't even on the football team.
Freshman. I
Yeah.
played freshman football.
He played football.
I started on special teams.
And what did you have to do during halftime?
No.
Brian.
There's no
Brian.
Brian.
There's no marching band for
Oh.
freshman football, but I was in the marching band during the
So
varsity.
you had to run
halftime.
off the field, go grab your trumpet, and get back on.
No, my dad used to have to do that because he was in varsity both, but I was not on varsity both.
What instrument did you play?
First chair trumpet as a freshman.
First chair. Wow, stud.
So then I
First
walked
chair
away
trumpet.
after freshman year because I had pinnacled out.
For
Really?
what? Playing the trumpet?
For swimming.
He couldn't get any higher than first chair, so he left.
Nothing better than first chair.
Oh.
Last time I checked. Okay, so wives, what is it? Are you prepared?
We're ready.
What is a naked bootleg?
Can you use it in a sentence?
That second and third play became first down because of the naked bootleg.
I think it has something to do with the cheerleaders.
Are you for real? No, it does
Second
not.
and
I
first
just use
down.
it in a sentence
So
with
They
does
blacked
this sentence
out
make sense?
due to the
The
cheerleader's
cheerleader
naked leg.
is naked under her bootleg.
That's right.
Right,
So
don't-
therefore, there was a
don't-
mishap on the field due to the naked bootleg.
Ugh.
Don't stoke the fire, Brian.
Naked bootleg.
Don't Google
No.
it.
I'm not. I don't know what it is.
All right.
Maybe
Confession.
something with like kicking.
Negatory.
I,
Brian.
also do, I do not know what a naked bootleg is.
Oh, wait, you seriously? You're lying.
Well, I mean, it's a route.
It's not a route.
Well, then I don't
Yeah,
know.
You definitely we're gonna change it to because I didn't know what Christmas tree was. You know, a naked bootleg. The naked bootleg is when a quarterback fakes the handoff to a running back and then does like kind of like a U shape. It looks like a boot. And typically he has blockers in front of him. When he has no blockers, it's a naked bootleg.
Interesting. I wonder if
I thought-
Nick knew
That was
that.
just like a play action.
Of
bootleg.
course,
Huh.
Nick knew that.
It
Nick,
could
drop
it be
in-
called could it be called other things.
Nick, drop in the comments, please, if you knew A, what a naked bootleg was, and B, what Christmas treat is for one listener.
So if there are blockers, what do they call it? An unnaked bootleg?
Just a
It's
bootleg.
It's just a bootleg.
What are those things you get on your tires if you park in the wrong?
Those
It's a
are
boot.
boots.
Those are boots. Well, confirmed. Nick knew both terms. So there you go.
Genius.
Stud. That's why he needs to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need to be on the show. All right, Mole. Where do you want to head to now? Let's continue this journey together, the
Oh.
four of us.
What's
Okay.
I
Just
mean,
another,
there must be
another-
some news that has happened during the off season. We talk about anything
Yeah.
going around in
Yeah,
the league.
yeah,
Any
let's talk
holdouts
about-
still holdouts.
Holdouts, retirements. What do we got? Anybody know anything?
Well,
Son
I do-
Reddick still holding out.
Yeah,
Jets.
Son's still holding out. Trent Williams, the future Hall of Fame tackle, got his deal restructured with the 49ers. He's back.
Hmm.
Your boy Bill did not land on a team. No one hired Bill.
He
but
has
he
a
did-
job.
He's got a job and he's also got a 24-year-old girlfriend.
So he's living his life.
He's living his life.
I don't know about that.
Wait, 24-year-old girlfriend for Bill Belichick?
Yeah. How old
Yeah.
is she? Yeah,
She's 24.
No, I think she's 24. Yeah.
I don't remember. Is she good looking? Can we get a Google search
Yeah,
here,
we'll
Mole?
Google.
Wait, so she could be his
Didn't
granddaughter.
she used to be a cheerleader?
Yeah, she was a cheerleader.
Wow, that's disgusting.
She's
Am I
not
correct?
that cute.
She's young enough to be his granddaughter?
Possibly.
Yes.
If his
Yeah, because his son, what? Ugh.
Yeah. I do have a funny quick quote, Danielle. I don't know if you remember this, but our son told us that he, going back to Bill and Tom and the Patriots and everything, he actually, and I saved it on my phone because it's confirmed. He named his penis Tom Brady because it's so shiny. Isn't that hilarious?
That's great.
Speaking of, there's a lot of ruckus right now, because Tom replaced Greg Olson on the Fox team, and Burkhart, who's his co-anchor, said they need to add at least 2 more hours to the pre-production shows because all the players want to shake Tom Brady's hand and talk to him and do all that. Pretty
Huh.
wild.
Pop up my picture of
Yeah,
that's them on vacation.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Ugh.
Mhm.
that's disgusting. Why is he wearing a Rutgers jacket? And why is he? Looks like he's flying Southwest.
I know.
Like he's literally. I don't even know if that's first class.
No, it's not.
Jeez. Wow. He looks like a former coworker.
He looks
So-
like a ball sack.
He does. I
Yeah.
wonder what his actual ball sack looks like. Bet that thing hangs low. like a cowbell.
My,
On that-
my,
on
my
that-
doc- my doctor would not be impressed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Last year you got the diagnosis that your doctor complimented your ball sack, right?
Yeah, he said those are some healthy testicles.
Those are some healthy testicles. Oh man, that's
Sure.
funny.
Yeah.
Sure doesn't feel that way when I wake up 2 to 3 times a night to pee. But I guess the prostate, I don't know, not as healthy as the testicles.
That's okay.
How much
cardio-
water do you drink before bed?
Jeez.
Actually, like half a gallon.
And
Why
he
would
drinks,
you
like-
do that?
And he has a huge cup of water by his bed too.
It's Arizona. You gotta
Why do you
stay
feel the
hydrated.
need? Why do you feel the need to be that hydrated before you go to bed?
Because we live in Arizona.
It's either that or the mole's putting you through some work. High five.
For our new viewers, we all live in Arizona. If you didn't know
Yeah.
where we're broadcasting from.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk more about Tom Brady real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's also been some reports that he's not a Raiders owner yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So there's been reports that other owners have raised concern of conflict of interest if he is an owner as well as a broadcaster commentator. So if he gets ownership, he will not be able to, there's a ton of stipulations. He won't be able to enter another team's facility, witness practices, and
you
attend
go.
broadcast production meetings,
Wow.
which basically means he's not going to be able to have
Do
his job,
Do his
right?
job.
They'll
So
make a Tom Brady rule, and then there will be an exception.
I mean, if there's going to be an exception for anyone, it's going to be for him.
I agree.
But I think that who's he going to be with? ESPN? They're going to
Fox.
be
Fox.
Fox. They're going to be pissed if he
Yeah.
has to back out of his deal. I'm sure he would lose a lot of money. They'd sue him.
I mean, let's not forget all the red tape we had to cut through to get Brian to do this podcast, being a Packers owner.
Yeah,
I know.
it's not. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
It's
We,
not easy.
not.
we really ran our
Yeah.
legal counsel through the ringer on that one.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's,
Still
why,
waiting on
that's
it.
why we lost him as a sponsor.
Right.
Send it up the flagpole. We had to do all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So, but if we can get it done, Tom could get it done. So I suspect they can make it happen.
We'll recommend him an attorney.
Yeah. They'll just change his title somehow. He won't be
Sure.
a commentator. He'll be a
Color
Assist-
analyst.
assistant analyst.
There you go. Assistant to the analyst.
Yes.
There you go.
Assistant to the analyst.
For all you Office fans out there.
I think he's looking very thin too in his cheeks.
Do you think he's healthy? You think he's doing all right?
I don't know. It's It's looking pretty thin.
Tom Brady drinks a lot of
Well,
water.
He does.
Do you think he's
All he
like,
drinks.
yeah? Do you think he's working out as much as he used to? So he's
Uh,
probably losing a lot of muscle and just getting thin.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I wish.
I
I
don't
was
work
losing
out,
muscle
and why
more.
aren't I losing? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just conversating.
He's just conversing.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a date on my calendar. Supposedly September 28th. Travis and Taylor are breaking up. Did you guys see that?
I did see that.
The leaked press
Fake
release.
news. Fake news.
Fake news. What?
They're not gonna break up.
Really?
Nope.
Well,
So
They're
why would they schedule it on September 28th?
So one thing that I watched said it's more likely that though that PR firm has multiple like PR statements and strategies ready for every scenario. If they break up, if they get engaged, if they get married, if whatever. And that's one of their scenarios.
But it's got that date.
I know.
So who
But I
owns
just-
their relationship and makes these decisions?
I just don't see someone on that team leaking that document. They would never work again when they
No.
find out who it is.
Yeah. I also heard it was political.
Oh,
Or they got
politics.
Or they got paid a ton of money to leak it, and they're like, "F it, F my career."
So, Bird, do you know she's been at her Rhode Island house and she's been throwing
Yes.
parties? Has he been there?
He has.
Okay.
He had to leave at midnight to be at practice the next day. but
Before he turned into a
attended.
pumpkin.
Are there any photos of PDA?
Yes,
need to
she
put
just showed
Detective
up to
Mole
his
on this.
practice. She went to his practice the other day and they were kissing.
What's
Yeah, I don't
what's
see.
P-
Well,
Was
well,
it like
here's the other
like
thing.
a PR kiss, or was there a tongue? 2-second tongue, 3-second tongue?
I didn't see Taylor's tongue.
Here's the other thing, though. When
I got a huge tongue.
when Morgan Wallen was in Kansas City, a lot of the
Big tongue.
team and the like owner's wife went and had a suite, and the owner's wife was talking about how Taylor and Travis were already engaged. She was blabbing her big mouth at that concert about it.
No, there's no way they could get engaged and not get that leaked.
I don't know.
Speaking of leak, over under Brian has 2.5 leaks tonight. Over under.
Over.
I think it's gonna be a push. I think it's gonna be 2.
2. No, I
You're
said
pretty-
2.5.
You're pretty dehydrated.
I think no, it's average about 2.
You can't get in your REM if you're peeing that much.
It's like usually midnight and 4.
Jeez.
So
Clockwork.
then do you go back to bed after that 4 a.m. pee?
Oh yeah.
Of course, we're not waking
Do I
up at
look like-
4 a.m. like
Do I
you
look
guys.
look like Dave or the
You
Oracle.
must have like unbelievable kidneys to filter that much water in 4 hours.
Yeah, I've got 3.
What? That's incredible. Wow. Well, I'll
Is
be
that
thinking
not
about
is that not the accurate amount of kidneys people have?
No, I'll be thinking about you this evening while I'm while I'm sleeping with my new rubber snore guard that somehow ended. Wasn't it stuck to your arm a couple nights ago or weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
it popped
God.
out of my mouth and it adhered to her tricep.
Yeah. It's been a rough
Is it?
it's been a rough go.
Would it be frowned upon to use like the camping device that you have, so you can pee in your sleeping bag without
Ooh,
getting up? Could I do that at home?
that's a great idea.
And could the device be a potential sponsor of Wagering with the Wives 2024?
First of all, let's clarify. It's not a device. It's an expandable pee latrine.
Okay,
made
expandable
for
pee latrine,
women.
potential sponsor, Wagering with the Wives.
It is made for women, but I do use it and it keeps me in my sleeping bag nice and warm.
Thanks, Bear.
Super beta
Yeah,
prostate.
I think it's
Potential sponsor.
frowned upon to use it at home.
The bird just had a funny comment. I don't know if anyone. She goes, "Thanks, Bear Grylls." Bird, what hot news do you have for us? What'd you pull out of the internets?
I told you, Bill got a job.
Oh, that was your one.
She's been following Bill.
Yeah.
Um,
Straight up.
We all heard, I'm assuming, of the shooting over the weekend
Mm.
with the 49er player.
Oh yeah, forgot about
Yeah,
that.
their new rookie, Ricky Pearsall,
And guess where he's from? Arizona.
Arizona. Oh, I didn't know
Played
that.
high school ball out here.
What were they trying to steal? I didn't.
I think he was just getting robbed. Like he was
His
out
Rolex.
shopping. Yeah, he
He's
just got
wearing a
robbed.
Rolex.
Rookies get Rolexes.
This one has a Rolex.
Oh, wasn't he their first draft pick?
3rd round.
3rd round. Okay.
Oh, so he got a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an idea for a segment.
Ooh, go ahead.
Oh, wait. So he got shot on like Saturday, like in his chest, and it went through. It missed his organs, vital organs. He's already back in like the facility.
Seriously?
Yeah. He like showed up yesterday.
You're
or
kidding
something
me.
like that. No.
Like ready to play.
Well, I don't think
This
they're going
is-
to let him play.
This is the difference between an NFL player and an average Joe. I clipped my toenails yesterday. Okay. And I went to CrossFit this morning and we had to do burpees. And 3 out of my 10 toes bled this morning. And I don't think I'm going to go to CrossFit tomorrow. Like, that's the difference. This guy gets shot in the chest.
How short do you clip your toenails?
I take them pretty low.
He goes pretty short.
Yeah, I go pretty
Oh
short.
my God.
Yeah. But anyway,
If I go
props to
too
this
short,
guy.
my whole toenail will come off.
That's disgusting.
It's all just dead toenail anyway.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Oh,
but,
so segment idea.
Yeah, segment idea.
So-
Go ahead.
Yeah. So when Rogers goes on McAfee, they do a book club. I am reading the first book that I've read in a little while, Out of the Darkness. The Aaron
What's a
Rodgers
little
book.
while? What's a little while?
I don't know,
High
7
school?
years.
That's a long while, Brian.
So I think we review the book in an upcoming show. I'm gonna need a few weeks. I don't know. I can't commit to completing the book by next week.
Is anyone else going to
We have
read
our,
it? Because
we
if
have
not,
our
it would be-
listeners read the book, and we all, we
nobody
talk
wants
about Out of the Darkness.
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Yeah, I'm not
we
reading
went
it either.
we went on a trip and we were on the plane, and I have almost finished my book that I started on the plane, and he started his book at the same time as me, and he's not
Well,
doing well.
When I was listening to a podcast and reading the book, it was kind of
How
like
do you do
information
that?
overload.
So it sounds like the book's not interesting if you're listening to a
Multitasking.
podcast.
Well, no, it got kind of interesting. I turned the podcast off, and then I started catching up to you.
I did hear
And
that
pages.
he addresses the rumors of his sexuality in it.
Yeah, I haven't got there yet.
He'll skip that chapter. I
But this is
guarantee it.
but this
Yeah.
is true. This is true.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't. So he's like, I'm not.
He
I
says
am.
I don't
yes.
know.
He says I'm not gay, but I'm offended
People have
that
said I am?
people called me that in a negative way because it's not a negative thing.
So you
But I'll be able
skipped
to
that
speak-
chapter.
No, I haven't gotten there yet, but
That's
I've
just the headlines
you
he's
Google?
I've already read the cliff notes.
seen.
I know how you could finish that book this week. Put it in your bathroom. Every time you take a leak during the night, you read a chapter. It'll be done
Oh,
by
there
the
you
end of the
go.
week with all the pisses you take.
That's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
Hmm.
So that's I don't know if we need a whole segment for that, but we could certainly dovetail it into a part of one of the shows.
Hey, it intrigues me.
It intrigues me. Speaking of the new segment, the challenge flag of the week, or for this first episode, we could do the challenge flag of the summer. Brian, is there any particular challenge flag you'd like to throw on the mole?
Oh,
Challenge on me. I thought it was what you guys have messed up on.
What?
We never mess up.
That's
No,
what
the
I thought this whole segment was.
Challenge flag of the off season for me
Or
would be
They threw the hold on a second. They throw the flag at us, right?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
didn't do
okay.
anything wrong
Okay.
ever.
I'm going to tell
Well-
the story of the flag getting thrown on me.
Go ahead.
Our 3-year-old just got potty trained. It's, second day of potty training,
Love it.
and I got thrown out of potty training.
What happened?
Our daughter pooped on the floor right in front of me. But
And what were you doing?
I was watching a show.
And you were in
and
the zone.
She was at the coffee table facing me. There was no line of sight to the poop. So,
it just came out in one hard nugget.
Yep.
It did.
Well, no,
What-
there was
and he
there
didn't
was like
notice.
there was like 3 or 4.
And he
Wow,
didn't
there
notice.
was that many nuggets.
I noticed it when I was walking through the landmine field.
So the mole threw the flag, and what was the mole's response? Not good.
I was pretty upset. I mean,
I don't blame you, girl.
the
Like,
baby came in and told me that she
fucking
went potty, and so I went out there, and that's
brains.
when he realized it. So yeah, he was kicked out.
Yep.
He was kicked out. I had to steam clean the carpet, the rug.
Yeah, that's
Little
bullshit.
overkill. Little
Yeah.
overkill.
We absolutely like scarred her for life with the
Yeah.
whole situation. She
It
still
wasn't-
talk. She
That
still
was her
talks
last-
about it.
That was her last accident.
That was her last accident.
Listen to your body. Listen to your body.
Listen.
But I think that was a little overkill there, Mole. I'm going to call a review of the flag.
Okay.
Ooh, a challenge.
I'm
Challenge flag.
challenging it because I think the mole was just adding to the effect. Because I do know that 3-year-olds' turds are pretty solid. You know, they're like little
are.
morsels of
No, but I think
Tootsie Roll Pop.
this warrants a challenge to look at some different camera angles because I truly had no line of sight.
But didn't you see she wasn't wearing pants?
And didn't you smell anything?
It was and it was
No.
like day
was-
2
it was
of
pretty
potty
fresh.
training. We were
It
supposed
was
to be
very fresh.
watching her at all times.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Okay.
past it though. She's
We're
potty
We're past
trained.
it. Yep. We've moved on. Mole or Bird, can you think of any challenge flags that have been thrown on me in the last? I can't think of any. I've just been
No, I think
You've just been so good.
just cloud nine.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
just rainbows and unicorns over here.
Bliss.
Any biscuit incidents or anything?
No shoe throwings. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's something.
It's been
Um,
pretty peaceful.
But
It's good.
now that we got the show this season, I'll be more in tune with flags that get thrown my way, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Good.
I think I've been pretty nice lately.
Yeah, you have. Thank
Hey,
you.
this is your homework assignment, Bird, for next next week. Challenge flag on the Oracle.
No, you can't force a challenge flag. You can't do that. If we end up going a week without a challenge flag, that's a good week for me. And
No, you're due for one if you can't even think of one. The whole off season,
Well,
there's no challenge
no,
flags.
dude, they're out there. They're out there. They're guaranteed out there. I mean, I just gotta kind of really think. But anyway, Mo, how are we looking on the mailbag?
Yeah, let
been-
me
It's
fire
been
it up.
since February, technically.
So if you want to email us, wageringwiththewives@gmail.com.
Yep.
Send us your questions, send us your thoughts, send us your pics, say hello. Whatever you want. Wageringwiththewives@gmail.com.
Dick
I just
pic.
hope that
Yeah, I'm
I
kinda-
just
I'm
hope that
kinda
Brian.
nervous.
I hope
Kinda
that
nervous
Brian
this
from the
is,
future.
Uh,
I hope
we're a
that
little
Brian.
rusty.
uh,
I'm gonna do what the kids do to each other. T for timeout.
Tea.
I hope Brian from the future emails us. That's all I have to
Oh
say.
man.
Yeah.
If he hasn't emailed us the entire off season, I'm nervous that he's still alive.
You want to
Brian
know
in the
who else?
future.
You know who else I want to hear from?
Who?
Julio Christ.
Oh yes, Julio. Oh my God.
Last time we heard from him was around Christmas.
Wow.
Sensitive time for him. With,
Yes.
you know.
It's a busy time of
Jesus.
year. Yeah.
Jesus, his brother. Is
Yeah.
sick. Yeah. Wow. Sprinkles
We
is
got-
down.
Do you remember?
Pumpkin-
Do you remember how to
pumpkin's down.
log in?
I remembered how to log in.
Is there
Nervous
any-
for lawsuits? I hope there's no
there-
lawsuits in there.
Are
Oh
there
my
any-
gosh, you guys. I wonder if we're going to hear from Gregorius Fontaine.
Oh yes, Gregorius. God, all these fantastic characters. Oh man. So do we have any?
I don't remember
Just
Gregorius.
scrolling through.
It's just
Uh,
spam.
We got a couple emails from Google. They've updated our terms of service.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Julio.
They also had a security alert when I logged in.
Are we okay? Did we get through the security alert?
I got through.
All right.
No fan email. Not today.
Yikes.
Okay, it's a fresh start. Day
Wow.
one.
We went 7 months without an email.
We
Hey,
did.
Nick, if you're still there, did you get that email address?
Yeah.
Wageringwiththewives@gmail.com.
Send us your
Yeah.
pics, Nick.
Mole, no pressure, but Mole's gonna start on our social media. She's gonna start kind of creeping, right? Start following
Yep.
some wives, some NFL wives.
Some current and former
Yeah.
NFL wives.
Yeah.
I've got one that I love following.
Okay.
And she is waiting for her husband's retirement to
Wow.
be completely done. Everything signed and sealed and delivered before she starts spilling the tea on what it actually is like
Ooh.
being a player wife and
Sounds
how
like
the teams, different teams treat the spouses.
wow. Sounds like we need to
Mhm.
get her on the show.
I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Whose
I
wife
can't
is
tell
it?
you. We gotta wait.
Yeah. Come on
Okay.
the show,
Can't leak
Yeah.
her.
mystery wife.
Mole, can you just DM her and just roll the dice and see what she says?
Yeah. I don't know if she, yeah. I mean, yeah, we can.
Yeah,
And if she
tell her-
won't come on, I'll just repeat her information that she shares.
Tell her we've only got one listener. His
I mean,
name's
it's
Nick.
public information.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I
All
can't wait.
right.
Well, that's
So
exciting.
she's gonna start
Exciting.
spilling that. She'll be a former wife.
Oh,
So
speaking of, kind of like Bill, I saw that Cavallari lady
mm-hmm.
who used to be married to Jay Cutler. She's
Yep.
dating some 24-year-old fucking stud.
She is. Kristen Cavallari is dating
Yeah,
one of the
so-
Montana boys.
Well, who are the Montana boys? Who are they?
They're just like TikTok boys. They
Oh, really?
dance.
I thought he
Two
was from
TikToks.
Montana when I read that.
I mean, he might be. I
Might
don't
be.
know.
I think they're
Yeah.
a ranch, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
God, like we should be
That's cool.
rich.
Okay.
We should be. We should. You're right.
Like
that's-
I can't dance.
We should be.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're doing this podcast for a third year in the row. Bro.
Hey,
All right.
I'm
well,
reading
let's
our
say goodnight. We're at
scrolling.
46 minutes.
Yeah.
I think there's an error on our scrolling picks here. I don't want our listeners to make the wrong pick.
What's the error?
Didn't you do Philly -2.5?
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's a typo. I will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did Philly -2.5. I can't fix it though. Good catch.
Um,
Attention to detail. High five.
Yeah. So sorry if you already put your bet in for
You might have lost,
Yeah.
the wrong
you might
one.
have lost a lot of money there.
Yeah. Well, hey, episode 1. This was great. I'm
Mhm.
excited about the challenge flag of the week. I'm gonna get better at that.
We're going to typically be recording live Thursday nights.
Correct.
We know that that's during football, so maybe just have us on in the background.
I usually
Yeah.
have the podcast on in the background. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, get
While
those
you're
picks
reading your
in
book and listening. Yeah, gotcha.
and
Yeah.
go and pee. So we got Dallas money line, Cincinnati money line, Green Bay money line, and Philadelphia -2.5. Mole, bring it home.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We're talking to you, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, thank you for signing in, man. We appreciate you. And thanks for listening. We'll get you on the show. But Wagering with the Wives, out.
See you next week.
See you next
Yeah.
week. Ending stream.